Hi, this is Blanca. Oh my God, it smells so good in the pergola. I'm going to bring this one out so I can enjoy it. You know, with all the rain that we had here, look at this. I'm going to show you down in there. Look at that. There's a party going on. Mushrooms growing in my medium. There's some right there and some more over here, right on top of the media. But that's not the only one. There's a few more. Even up here, there's a party going on downstairs too. Look, right below the pot. It's in a wood basket. There's mushrooms growing there too. Let's see if I can focus it. Let me zoom in here. There, mushrooms. Okay, and let me bring my orchid. Oh, before I bring her down, let me show you what else I have blooming down here in the back of my pergola. It's this little dendrobium. Look how pretty. And I've had this one for a long time, and she was not doing good at all. So I went and mounted her this spring, and look, I got a bloom spike with buds. Look at that. Isn't she beautiful? Very pretty. I like this little dendrobium. And I thought I lost her tag, but I found it in the garage, and it's an Inobi Purple Splash. And I think Blanca from Orchid Divas has the same one. All right, let me get going. And what else I have back here? Anything else in bloom? No, but let me show you something else here. Oh, Sherry Baby's still smelling good back there. Look at that. Oh, very pretty. And I do have buds. Well, I have some buds back here too. Way up here. I don't know if you can see them. Do you see that spike about in the middle of the screen? I'm going to have to lower her because she's getting pretty close to that shade cloth. And I also have a little spike with buds on my dendrobium, this big dendrobium with those huge big canes. Let me show you what happened. This just happened within a couple of days. She grew a spike, and do you see up there? It's up against the lattice. So I'm going to have to lower her, and I have a problem. I don't know how I'm going to lower her or move her because this dendrobium, Phalaenopsis dendrobium, has gone crazy growing roots. And this orchid that's sitting down here, that one right there, was sitting here on this wood bench, but I took it out yesterday because all these roots, I had to unfortunately break them. They were inside her pot. Look, all these roots. So, but the problem is, I don't know how I am going to lower her or move her because it happened so quickly. Those roots grew, attached themselves to the, see that? Do you see where they're attached to the shelf? And not only there, they took over and they surrounded that pot. They're growing inside the pot through the top and through the sides. Look at that. Jeez. Oh well. And I do have some more buds up here somewhere. I'm going to have to bring her down because she's growing. Oh, there's ants all over. She's growing up there. She's got a few buds. It's not one I really like, but it's okay. All right, let me show you. Let me take my orchid out. Well, here she is. I did get her out without any problems. Sometimes the roots all from the other pots and they all tend to tangle up. But here she is. She's so pretty and she smells wonderful. Let me share her name. But you know what I noticed? One of the blooms I think is deformed. Let me turn her around here so you can see. Look at this. Look at that. Kind of weird looking. And it's missing the yellow It's the, maybe she's not fully bloomed. I don't know. She sure looks odd. And, oh, here's her tag. I can't get it out, but let me zoom in so you can see her label. And let's hope I can focus on it. There's her name. But, oh, look at that little critter. Let me see. He's got a red face. It might be a she. Do you see her in there in the agave plant? She's embarrassed. Oh, look. The second spike started opening. It doesn't have too much color yet, but it will. It will get real pretty, deep color when it opens up all the way. And I'd like to say thank you, Michael McCartney. You correct me all the time. Yes, he said this is not a BC Maikai, and I have a new tag on her, and this is a BC Morning Glory. Oh, let me show you one thing. I know a lot of yous watch Blanca's videos, Orchid Diva. If you haven't, where you been? Who hasn't seen her videos? She has the most magnificent backyard. It's absolutely beautiful. And she has trees mounted on, or trees mounted on trees. I don't know, maybe she does. No, she has orchids, all type of orchids mounted on her palm trees and oak trees and all over. And she sort of talked me into trying it, and she lives in South Florida, and the weather doesn't get cold there, but here I live in the middle of the state, and it can get up to the high 30s on cold winter nights, and I don't think my orchids will withstand those temperatures, so I don't mount them on trees. But you know what? She talked me into it. Let me show you. Back here, on one of my Christmas palms. Do you see I mounted one? It's a little Dendrobium phalaenopsis, and I don't have a tag for her because you can find these Dendrobium phalaenopsis almost anywhere and pretty reasonable. So I figure, well, what happens if I put her on this tree and I lose her this winter? That's okay, I'll replace her. But you know what? Now that I'm looking at mine, she does them so pretty, and she uses stockings, nylon stockings, and how sexy. Look at me. Mine looks like it's got a blindfold on attached to a wall. Poor thing. Anyways, let me show you how she's doing. Look. I mounted her in spring, and she's already got buds going on. Nice. Now, I don't think she'll make it through the winter. I don't know. We'll see. And I have another one. I'll show it to you, but that one's in the front. Oh, my hibiscus, look. Oh, I love this tree. Really pretty. The colors of the blooms is so pretty. They're not just one color. Different shades in there. All right, let me go show you the one in the front. Okay, I'm out in the front, and here's the other one that I tied to my foxtail. It's an island of foxtails. There's 3 of them in there, palms. And I don't have an ID for this little Dendrobium. Probably one that I took off one of my other ones. And you can see she's got bloom spike. And there's another bloom spike back there. Oh, and look at my crepe myrtles. How beautiful. Gorgeous. I love them. So I think I'm going to mount more Dendrobiums on my foxtail trees. Okay, well, that's the end of the video. But look at it, I wanted to show Todd. I have this plant, the Foss agava, and I really like it. Pretty colors, but he is right. It's a very slow grower, and what I like about this one, it doesn't have those dangerous pointy edges. Oh, no, I'm just joking. See, they're soft, flexible. They're not pointy. They don't hurt. But it's a nice plant. I like it. And that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, everyone.